Today we're going to do some homemade chicken noodle soup. I hear people say they don't have the ingredients and stuff they need a lot. I've dug out the oldest and gnarliest looking stuff I have, just trying to consume it and get rid of it before it goes bad. So, no chicken stock, no problem. That's what we're making with chicken noodle soup. So, 8 bouillon cubes, teaspoon of poultry seasoning, and black pepper. We're not going to add salt until we taste it at the end because the bouillon cubes should be pretty salty. We've got 1 pound of chicken breast tenders boiling. I've got some old crazy carrots that I had for a roast I was going to do that I didn't get around to because I was feeling bad or it was snowing. Most of this video is going to be chopping and whittling stuff up, so if you don't like that, you may want to move along. So I found 1 onion that was getting ready to go bad, and a shallot, and I've got the center part of a broccoli. Of a celery. These big carrots are a little hard to work with. But you can make soup out of anything you have. That's a big old carrot there. But the stove looks like it's going to be melting today, thank God. It don't matter what size your vegetables are, whatever you like. It just takes a little longer to cook the bigger they are. Kind of chicken I'm using, it's just the what I got for the 5 for $25 when I was over there at Save-A-Lot getting them burger bites, Jacob's nothing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw these in our pot with our chicken we have boiling. We've got the center of a celery and a piece of celery that was starting to go bad we're going to use. That's mostly what making chicken soup is just working your vegetables up. The rest of it kind of takes care of itself. Now for these little guys, I'll probably just let them have it. I ain't gonna rip them. Leaves it on. Be a bunch of extra good flavor. Like I said, we ain't adding chicken stock, we're making our own. So for onions, I found an onion that was probably about half gone. Got him. And I found a shallot in there that was getting ready to spoil. I had more stuff. This pretty little guy. And his little twin, he was growing on the side. They taste real good. I use them for some stuff. That's it. All right, we got our chicken tenders out of the pot. Now you don't have to dirty a blender, you don't have to dirty 2 forks. Chicken tenders up a lot on its own. I just coarse chop it, and then I take my cutting board over and I throw it back in there. It'll take care of the rest on its own, I assure you. That's all we do with our chicken. Our vegetables are about half done. They're looking pretty good. So I'm going to take the fettuccine noodles. I'm going to get them out in small bunches. I'm going to snap them into soup-sized noodles. And I bet the only people that notices I've done this at the house is just me and you guys. I'm sure there's going to be no kid on the planet when it comes chicken noodle soup day that goes, oh my God, those are fettuccine noodles. And unless you're an Italian purist or something, there's nothing wrong with a broken noodle. All right, our soup's done. Should be cooled off, hopefully. So, chicken noodle soup. Delicious. So you don't have to have the best of everything to make something good. Just gotta try. That was all old celery, carrots that was too big, the wrong kind of noodles, just as good as when I make it the regular way. Pretty good when you can get into pantry and come up with something on a snowy day. If you look out the window.